Hello there, friends. Welcome back in for some more Lake Seasons greetings. I hope you're all having an amazing day. Let's go ahead and listen to our morning radio, shall we?
What a gloriously fine Friday it is out there, y'all. Want to hear a PO positive? You tuned to the right frequency.
PO positive or pet peeves?
Let's hear one from Mildred Meow Jenkins.
Hi, Jack. I would like to thank our own Robert Harris for all the snow he shoveled from my driveway this week. He even brought a fish snack for my cats. Say thank you to Robert now, my dears.
Way to go, Robert. Feel free to help clear out my driveway as well. It's only about a quarter of a mile. And it'll probably need shoveling because more snow's coming. But we're back to bright and sunny skies later today. Back to the music.
Oh. Butt end of my truck kind of went in. Alrighty. So yeah, welcome back. Wanted to make sure I stopped to listen to that. It sounds like Robert's been helping out. Speaking of Robert, I think we are ice fishing with him today, dare I say.
Okay, let's get this to its destination.
Heck yeah, looks like we're going back to the bookstore. Hello.
Hi, Beth. Got a delivery for you. Where do you want it?
Oh, dear Thomas. I almost didn't see you come in there. I was lost in thought, I suppose. Please just put it on the counter, if you will. Thank you. And thank you again for a lovely Christmas dinner. I had a marvelous time with you all.
We loved having you over, Beth, as always. Emily and I had a great time.
Let's see here. I guess well, I don't want her to feel bad about her choice, you know? About that news of yours.
But about that news of yours.
I was afraid it would perhaps put a dampener on the evening, but I was happy we could celebrate together nonetheless.
It was a bit unexpected, but I can understand why the grass is greener in the south for you right now.
My reason for leaving is wonderful for sure. I can only count myself fortunate, and I wouldn't miss a thing now that the little one is on the way. Oh, but I will miss you two. As Helen Keller once wrote, so long as the memory of certain beloved friends lives in my heart, I shall say that life is good.
You're like a walking library, Beth. Always a fitting quote.
So, haven't you ever thought of moving closer to Merideth over all these years? She is living quite a ways away, right?
Thought about it? Yes. Your news has put things into perspective, I suppose. But leaving here would sure be a big step. Maybe too big, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe Merideth will even make it out here one day. And there's always the phone, of course.
And don't forget the postal service.
Quite right you are.
Well, I won't keep you any longer, Thomas. I need to sort through this new delivery you've just brought in. And believe you me, that's going to take me a while.
I understand. It's best to take your time with things like that.
Exactly. Whether one likes it or not. Until next time, my friend.
Up and at 'em. See you, Beth.
That's nice. It's nice we got to chat with her again. I'm kind of under the idea that, like, you know, if you know someone's going away, but they're happy about it, even if you're a little bit sad, you should be supporting them, you know? Don't make it about you. Make it about them. Okay, I didn't even stop to look at where we're going today. Okay, good. No murder basement. It actually seems like a really short route today. So I think we're gonna go up, wind around, go back down this way. Maybe go out to... No, we're gonna go this way and then to Moe's Diners last, I think. Leave the good stuff for last. But yeah, I am so excited. I'm gonna have to start uploading these episodes here soon for y'all. As of recording, it is, what is it, December 4th? I think? 4th or 5th, somewhere around there. And I know that the last episode of the original Lake is going out on the 6th, so I'm gonna have to get going on that. I'm excited for you guys to see it. I've had a lot of people mention that they have been enjoying the original playthrough, so that's really lovely. Thank you so much for all the comments. And, oh, it's like a little mini snowman. That's so cute. I'm excited to see the reactions to this, because I know Lake wasn't, like, brand new. Whereas this just came out, so. Okay, 105E. I'm assuming east. I don't know, I haven't seen,
Part and parcel.
I haven't really, oh, this is just a teeny package. I haven't seen, road names like this before, honestly, not where I'm from at least. Hello?
Nobody's home.
If it wasn't the 80s, I'd say this is like the perfect size for like a 3DS or a DS package, maybe.
Another day, another dollar.
Oh, I kind of dropped off the side of the sidewalk. Sorry about that.
To sound like Frank.
Yeah, I don't know if we want to sound too much like Frank. Alrighty, so let's go turn down this way next, I think. I love this snow though. This is such a pretty game. I'm glad I decided to play Lake when I did. Because this is just so scenic and so perfect for this time of year. Okay, we got mail. Oh, they have like Santa reindeer lights on their garage? Or is that like that might be a full-on house actually. I thought it was attached to the building next to it. That's cute. Someone left their barbecue outside. I don't know if those are meant to be outside. They can probably be outside. I don't know. Don't really barbecue. Question of the day while I'm trying to think of one. Oh. Hi. Sorry, just don't mind me. I'm just going through here. Do you need help? I can push you. No? You okay. Well, question of the day. Sorry, I got distracted. Mini snowman.
There we go.
How many games would you say you've completed this year? And I'm gonna leave completed up to you. I say until credits for me personally. Some games obviously have more after the credits. Some games, maybe the DLCs is like its own thing, you know? Okay, sir, you're kind of like... Okay, there we go, yeah. Aha! Didn't hit nothing. But yeah, I've started keeping track of a list this last year, and I'm really proud of it. I just have it on my phone. I think I started writing it in my bullet journal, but then it's easier. I usually have my phone on me more often than my bullet journal, so I have a list of the games I've completed. And pretty much it's as simple as I have the game, the name of the game, I have the system I completed it on, because sometimes I play games across multiple systems. Wait a minute. Yeah, you know what, why not? I'll commit to this route. And then I have the date I completed it. I don't list the date I started because I take a long time to get through games sometimes that shouldn't take me so long. And I think I'm gonna count this as its own game, probably. Because theoretically you could play this on its own. It's not necessarily like, you know, it doesn't need the, I mean it does because you need to have played the original one to download the DLC, but it doesn't need the original one's story to stand on its own. I'd argue at least. But including this one, I think I'll have done 48 games this year. And this is the first year I've started counting, so I don't really know if that's... Oh wow, look at these people's fence! That's so good! I don't know if that's a good number or not, but I'm pretty darn proud of it considering I used to play a lot of open-ended games like Animal Crossing, Harvest Moon, Stardew, so on and so forth. Like they might have
Christmas gift? Maybe.
Maybe. They might have endings, but usually they're open-ended, right? I love your front fence. I love your hedges, too. You have a nice house. No? Alright, well.
And yet another satisfied customer.
Usually he says something if they're not gonna answer, but yeah, that's my question of the day. Maybe you can tell me about some of the favorite ones you finished, maybe something new you tried this year. I absolutely have been loving my time at Sandrock, although I have to admit, we're just under 100 hours into our playthrough and I am ready to wrap that one up. It's been a long ride, but it's a good ride, definitely.
Handwriting on this one.
Cannot recommend it enough. It's been a good year for games, though. Played a lot of fun stuff. So I'm excited to see what you guys have been up to. And I'm also very, very excited for next year because a whole bunch of games are coming out that I am just ecstatic for, including, of course, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, the new Fantasy Life game, which I did not expect us to be getting. It's almost as much... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where am I going? Almost as much of a surprise as Story of Seasons of Wonderful Life was, which was also a really, really good game for me this year. Kind of interested. I've had a couple of people recommend it to me. Blue, if you're watching, I know you might get excited. I'm kind of interested in checking out the new Professor Layton. But I think I should probably go through the older ones first. I don't think that would be on stream. Probably not, at least, but who knows? Maybe. Okay. Turn in that way. There we go. And because I didn't deliver to anywhere on Main Street, except for bookstore, I guess, I didn't cause any traffic backups today. But yeah, what else is coming out next year? There's something else, and I'm forgetting what it is. I think, Final Fantasy VII is kind of the big one for me, though. He put on his little glasses, that was cute. I don't think I even noticed that he has them hanging in front of him. Oh, that sidewalk, don't worry about it, it's fine. I was distracted by that really nice Christmas tree light outline. Yeah, what else? I've done a lot of, like... Obviously, I've done a lot of games on stream. But this year, we also did a whole bunch of smaller games on YouTube, like Town of Porcupine. Fall of Porcupine? Fall of Porcupine. And Lake, obviously. A lot of smaller games and bigger ones on stream. But every now and then I find time to kind of sit down and... Hi, Foxy! I know your spawn location now. Every now and then I find time to complete some stuff off stream. Have I delivered here before? Is there like a safe road over? You know what? I might gotta back up. I hope this isn't the case of... We had it in the original Lake where one of the packages was in kind of a zone that didn't actually have anything. Let's see here. You know what? Oh, wait a minute. There is a house there. Can I walk? This is a package too. To Logging Road. Can I walk?
Okay, let's get this to its destination.
I've never, like, just gotten out and walked somewhere before, but I wasn't sure where the road was for this house, so. Hello? Sorry, I'm your local friendly neighborhood mailman coming out of the forest. Oh, man. I guess that might have been the road. Oh, God, Jesus. Frank. You can't just do that to me, dude. I nearly had a heart attack. Tom, he's not an old, I mean, he's not that old, but like, you know, he's not young anymore either. The heck, dude?
Ah, look who's here.
Hey, Thomas. Yeah, I needed to take care of some stuff. Hardly any customers at the post office anyway.
Aren't you at least a little worried that Walter Morgan might show up?
Morgan? I don't think so. Last time that city slicker tried driving in the snow, he totaled his car against the deer statue.
If you say so, Frank. It's none of my business.
That big sucker you're carrying is for me, huh? Right on time. It's all coming together. Hey, Thomas, you can keep a little secret, right?
I don't want to know. Well, I've always tried and rarely failed.
Well, I've always tried and rarely failed.
I'll take the chance. It's not a big deal in any case. A buddy of mine was able to get his hands on some premium quality fireworks. I'm selling them with a nice profit. And anything I can't sell, well, let's just say you want to be outside Moe's Diner when the clock strikes 12 on New Year's Eve.
Frank, that sounds illegal and dangerous. I'm going to leave now and pretend we never had this conversation.
Okay, Thomas, fair enough. See you at the office. And I hope you still enjoy the show.
Could you, like, at least tell her? God, this is so creepy. Could you at least tell her that you're planning on... I pressed a button, sorry. That you're planning on doing stuff like that? How sketchy. I really don't think people should have access to fireworks. We're not... I don't trust anyone. I don't trust me. Don't trust anyone with explosives, so... we shouldn't have them. That's just kind of my opinion on that. And, if she doesn't know, I'm just saying. Sketchy business, Frank. Sketchy business. Speaking of, though, I wonder if we're gonna have the chance to tell her, because our next and final stop is the diner. Deer up a tree. Deer up a tree. Hello? Spider deer? Spider deer. Does whatever a spider deer does. What did we just see? I'm pretty sure that wasn't glitch. That was like cousin spider deer. Oh, oh. Not the best. I didn't see the turn in.
Part and parcel.
Okay. Final delivery, I think. Yep.
Okay, so we still need to check Spanner Dam for the mood shots. According to this, it offers damn fine views, so...
Hey, Mr. Mailman. Come on over. Talk to us for a sec.
Gabe, we don't have time for idle chit-chat.
He can help us out, Ilsa. No one knows the town like a mailman. Right, Mr. Weiss?
Quite right. What do you need?
Yeah, Gabe, what do you need?
Well, we're scouting out this beautiful town of yours for our report on small town America. It's great, but we could use the inside track. So, any secret spots we're bound to miss, but shouldn't?
Well... the watchtower up at Eagle Peak. You can take in the view among the treetops.
But make sure you watch out for those creaky steps.
Oh, hey, Maureen.
Now, here's your coffee, folks. Sorry for the delay. Faucet's been acting up again, which should have been fixed yesterday.
Oh, you want me to check on it, Miss Hennessy?
Oh, now look at you. My knight in woolen armor. Would you, dear?
I can take a look.
Well, isn't that nice of you? Back of the kitchen, honey. Ashley, someone who does know what he's doing is coming in. Show him where the busted faucet is. And stay out of his way. Ashley's a sweetheart, but when it comes to fixing things, that boy is all thumbs.
See, this is what the segment should be. Interacting with the townsfolk, helping out. I love it.
Oh, such a nice fellow.
Yeah, you're in good hands, Maureen. Gabriel may look and act like a naive little pup, but he can fix anything. Well, except for our van. But other than that...
Oh, is that a fact? Well, in that case, I can think of a few more things he could fix around here, if you catch my drift.
We'll just pretend we didn't hear that, right?
Let me just go check him out. Check on him, I mean.
Oh my.
So, anyway.
So?
Wait. You had the Connor Price experience the other day. Have you recovered yet?
I actually encountered him outside the motel yesterday evening. He was a lot nicer this time.
Really? Oh, did he greet you with, "Good to see you, man"?
Yes. How did you know?
That's his go-to when he's forgotten your name. It's "Good to see you, man" for guys and "Hey, lady" for gals.
Really?
Wouldn't worry about it, though. He called me Lisa for the better part of a year. Connor's a lot. But I guess after this week, I can update my resume with not just segment producer and car problem solver, but also Connor Price wrangler.
Gabriel seems very nice, though. That should make things easier.
Oh, yeah. He's a big old puppy dog. He's as uncomplicated as Connor is complicated. So, that's a welcome antidote.
Well now, sounds like someone is getting a little warm under the collar for our Gabriel. Just between you and me, honey, I have a hunch that feeling is more than mutual.
Maureen, you shouldn't startle people like that.
All I know is, I just spent 5 minutes with our knight in the kitchen, and during that time, he mentioned Ilsa about 12 times.
Really? Well,
Faucet's all better now, Mo. And we should be hitting the road right about now.
Right. Thanks, Maureen. Nice talking to you, Thomas.
Bye now, folks. Be sure to check in again soon, you hear? Huh, these TV folks sure know how to liven things up, don't they?
Indeed, Maureen. You haven't even met the main event, Connor Price.
Oh, that reminds me. You know about my little New Year's Eve shindig, right? I'm counting on you and Emily. We'll party like it's 1986. Because it will be.
Of course we'll be there. Wouldn't miss it for the world. Best get back to it. See you, Mo.
Bye now.
There we go, that was cute. Alrighty. I like Mo. She's amusing. Probably has some of the funniest dialogue in this game. Can't put my finger on it, but that girl, Ilsa, she reminds me of someone I know through Twitch, and I'm not exactly sure why. I'm not gonna say who it is either. Is this a different song? I'm not sure if it's a different song than we've heard before, or like a new one. Is the game actually giving me new music? But either way, yeah, she reminds me of someone I met through Twitch, and it's a little uncanny, it's a little freaky. Alrighty. Watch as we get back and Walter Morgan is like, where's Frank? Oh, also we have ice fishing with Robert tonight, I think. Pretty sure. Let's hope he got his heater working.
I'll get it. Hello?
Very good evening. Am I talking to Mrs. Emily Weiss?
Yes, sir, that would be me.
Ah, fantastic. It's a pleasure to talk to you. My name is Christian Carmichael, and I represent Fly into Florida.
Oh, hi there.
I have great news for you, Mrs. Weiss. It's been a while, but, do you perhaps remember entering into our Fly into Florida sweepstakes?
Now that you mention it, I think so. Yeah. Was that the one on the back of the juice carton?
That's the one. And I am more than happy to tell you that you are the winner of the grand prize.
The grand prize? Wow, fantastic. I'm afraid I've forgotten what it was. Could you refresh my memory a little bit?
No problem, Mrs. Weiss. You have won a 2-week trip to Florida for 2.
Wow, Florida? Really? I won? I have never won anything in my life. Hold on, I need to tell my husband. Honey, we won! I'm talking to a gentleman from Fly into Florida, and he says we've won a 2-week holiday for 2.
Get out of here, Florida? Wow!
Isn't it great? We're so happy. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. You've got plenty of time to let it all sink in. Next, we'll be sending you an extra special envelope. It will contain a confirmation letter, airline tickets, hotel tickets, and I totally forgot to say this earlier, a $500 check covering any additional expenses.
Oh, wow. I can't believe this is happening.
Well, it most definitely is, Mrs. Weiss. And we'll be making sure you both have the time of your life. There's one thing I must stress. The dates can't be altered. So if you have plans for the first 2 weeks of September, this would be a great moment to change them. And I hope this answers all of your questions for now. Congratulations on winning. And we look forward to seeing you fly into Florida.
Thank you.
Bye.
I think I need to sit down for a moment. Florida.
Oh, that's Robert. Sorry, honey. I can't celebrate with you right now. But I'll make it up to you tomorrow night at Moe's.
I will hold you to that. Have fun on the ice, hon. And when you start to freeze out there, just think of sunny Florida.
Ooh, boy. Drilling a hole, getting that fire pit going. Ice fishing's a lot of work. And it's cold, but we're fishing all right.
You guys should really have gloves, I feel like, but that's just me.
Great stuff, Robert. Thanks for taking me along.
No problem, Thomas. Wouldn't have enjoyed it half as much by myself. Man, it's nice out here. This setting could use a guitar.
Guitar tunes would sound nice right now.
It'd be a shame to disturb the peace now, though. Hey, what was Emily going on about when I picked you up? You guys are going to Florida?
Yeah. Apparently, we won a 2-week trip.
Wow, congrats. Not that Florida's my cup of tea, if I'm honest.
Oh, you'd rather stay in good old P.O., huh?
Yep, I'm perfectly happy with what I've got right here.
P.O. is great, but is it also a good place to meet someone?
I know what you're hitting at. The answer's no, of course. But maybe this is what I need right now.
Yeah, just give it a little time. Or a lot. Nothing wrong with that.
Wouldn't it be ideal if Mrs. Wright dropped by my house one day?
Wouldn't it also be ideal if we caught the winning lottery ticket from this here frozen lake?
Let's drink to that. Would be a shame if Emily filled that flask of yours for nothing.
Ha! Finally, a sensible remark.
Cheers. Now let's catch a fish and get the hell out of here.
Robert's like, I'm cold.